Grant McNary with Bushel to Basket. Today I want to show you how to make macaroni, baked macaroni and cheese. We're going to start, we've already boiled the macaroni. We got it warm right now. This is 1 pound of macaroni. The other ingredients we have over here is sharp cheddar. I just put it in the food processor and ground it up. You can shred it if you'd like to. We've got 4 ounces of Gruyere. We have a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper. We've got 4 cups of milk, a half cup of flour, 4 tablespoons of butter, and then for our topping we're going to have breadcrumbs and 2 more tablespoons of butter. So where we're going to start it with first is I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 cups of milk. I want to put it in this pot. We want to go ahead and bring it up to a medium heat. So while the milk is getting prepared, we're going to make a roux. We've got 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then we're going to take the half a cup of flour, put it in there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on about a medium heat here. And all I'm going to do is combine these ingredients. I'm going to let it melt down, get the butter into the flour, and then once that's done, then we're going to go ahead, once the milk is warm enough, we're going to mix it with that. When we get to that point, we'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. The roux has been cooking for 2 minutes. You can see that it's melted the butter. Flour is all mixed in really good. Now we've had this milk on medium for about 5 minutes. You can see there's a little steam coming up, but it's not boiling, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here. And then all I need to do is just incorporate this. We're going to bring this up to about a medium heat. And we're going to cook it for about 2 or 3 minutes and get it warm. Then once it's warm enough, then we're going to go ahead and add the other ingredients, which would be the cheese, the salt, and the pepper. The roux's been cooking for about 2-3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add the pepper. I'm going to add the salt. Go ahead and mix it in. And the roux is starting to thicken up. So that shows me that it's ready to go ahead and put the cheese in. We're going to put 8 ounces of cheddar cheese in here, and this is sharp. As you can see, it's thinning the cheese, melting the cheese really quick and incorporating in it. And this is Gruyere. That's 4 ounces. It's a real soft cheese. You can use Swiss cheese if you'd like. I do that sometimes, but this time I decided to go ahead and put the Gruyere in. So I'm just going to cook this long enough to incorporate all the cheeses and the sauce together. Once that's done, then I'm going to go ahead and put the macaroni inside that. Again, that's a pound of macaroni, and we pre-cooked it to get it ready for this. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add the macaroni. The cheese is melted really good. Go ahead and add this macaroni in there. Just going to mix it up. Okay, you can see it's nice and cheesy. Okay, I've got a 13 by 9 pan here. Because we're going to be doing this for a potluck, we just thought it would be a lot easier just to go ahead and cook it in this. So I'm going to take the macaroni and cheese and just pour right in there. You can scoop it in with a ladle if you like. And now to put the topping on. I got 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. You can get that at the store. And then I got 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Just going to pour it right in here. I'm going to mix it up. This will help the breadcrumbs to toast up when we put them on the on the macaroni. Taken and incorporated all the butter in there. You can see it's nice and flaky. So this will be the topping. And just go through here. And just sprinkle it on there. And again, this will make it a little crispy crust on the top of it when you pull it out of the oven. The macaroni and cheese is ready to put in the oven. As you can see, we've got all the breadcrumbs on. I'm going to just go ahead and put it in the oven. Put it on the top rack here. And we're going to cook it for approximately 30 to 40 minutes at 375 degrees. Or until it gets a nice crust on it. Macaroni and cheese is done. I had a whole bunch of family members ask for me to go ahead and make it for this Thanksgiving. We're having a nice potluck. Give it a try. I know you'll like this. It's one of my favorites, and again, it's the family's favorite. This is Grant McNary with Bushel in the Basket.